So what we're trying to do here is put an 8x8 grid on this square piece of paper. It is a hand-cut piece of paper, so you have to do a specific way. So I'm going to line up the 0 of this ruler with the edge of the piece of paper. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a light point at every single inch. Not a huge mark, not a huge dot, just a single little point at every inch. This ruler is not an inch wide, so I can't just trace it a whole bunch. It doesn't work like that. Now I measured from this edge. What I need to do is I need to slide the ruler so I am measuring from the same edge. I want to make sure I'm measuring from the same edge, so all of the lines are then parallel to this edge. So if the paper's off a little bit, it doesn't really matter. They'll all be parallel, we can cut the edge off. So I put a point, again, at every single inch mark, all the way down, not rocket science here, okay? The same thing I would do is I would go here, put a point at every inch mark, and then what do I need to do in order to make sure that these lines are going to be parallel to this edge? What do I need to do? Anybody? What do I need to do with the ruler? Yep.
Slide it across.
I need to slide it across. So I'm measuring from the same edge. I put a point at every inch mark, all the way across. And now comes the hard part, drawing lightly. This is really expensive, awesome drawing paper, and it has tooth to it. It takes bites out of whatever you're putting in it, whether it's graphite or colored pencil. Now, if you push too hard with this, it will embed the graphite in the piece of paper, and you will never be able to erase it, okay? And we want to erase the grid at the end. Now, I'm gonna line it up with this point, and I'm gonna go back down to here and line it up with this point, and make sure this is still lined up. I'm going to hold the middle of this ruler. My trick is holding the pencil way back here. That doesn't mean hold it way back here and then go, ah, and drag it across your piece of paper. I mean hold it back here and don't even push down. It should be crazy light. Crazy light. Line it up, crazy light. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna go like this, and I would go all the way across this way. I would then also go from this to this, and all the way across. Now the idea here is I'm gonna draw an 8x8 grid just like we have here. And what I can do is I can count my grid squares to make sure I'm getting an accurate drawing. So if I zoom way in, I know that there are 3 of Bart Simpson's hair spikes in this one square. 3. Not I draw Bart Simpson and go whee and make like 50 million hair spikes. I want 3 in this one and 1, 2 in this one. I want a couple there. There's only 1 in this one. What we're trying to do is make an accurate drawing. I can draw points at where Bart Simpson's head or the headline crosses the grid so I can connect it. It's graphing. It's using math to draw a picture. And you're like, oh no, I'm not good at math. Well, we're still drawing a pretty picture. You'll be fine. It just helps you draw something accurately. Okay? Does that make sense? Good luck.